12-week long strength and conditioning program PowerPoint by Tyler Morris. Moodle won't allow me to upload the videos in less than an hour, so I will provide audio that should go side by side with the presentation. Thank you very much. 20-year-old female hockey player that is seeking to increase leg strength and endurance. Types of training, specificity, training methods, equipped. Okay, so lower body strength and conditioning training and increased leg strength. This is what we want from our sessions. Interval training develops strength, speed and muscular endurance. For example, hill runs, sprints, stair walks. So weight training will develop strength. Make sure to still incorporate this in the workouts, very important. Plyometrics to develop power. So these are bounding movements such as tuck jumps or squat jumps. So training volumes and deloading appropriately. Phase 1, early season. Days per week 2 to 3 with at least 1 day rest between sessions and a lighter week in week 4 to promote recovery and progression. We're doing 12 to 15 reps, 2 to 4 sets, rest between 30 and 60 seconds. We're going to phase 2, mid pre-season, duration 4 to 6 weeks, days per week 2 to 3 with at least 1 rest day between sessions, reps 3 to 6. The players rely mostly on speed and agility, and who need the least bulk should do the lowest number. The athletes that need to bulk the least should do the lowest number of reps. Sets 3 to 5, resting between 3 to 4 minutes. Phase 3, late pre-season to in-season phase. Duration 4 weeks ongoing, days 2 to 3, reps 8 to 10, sets 2 to 3. Rest between repetitions 10 to 15 seconds, rest between sets at least 1 minute or until recovery. Okay, so support personnel. Okay, so they will help with injury prevention strategies. Okay, so injury prevention strategies. Every session should be supervised by a professional. So in this case, it would be a trained personal trainer. Always warm up and cool down before and after the session to reduce the risk of injury. Medical clearance is always a good idea if nothing is showing up in your health assessment, then it is not a necessity though. Train without extreme effort to reach failure. This is saying don't burn yourself out too much. Ensure that you can keep training for a prolonged period of time, and ensure you have proper rest in between sessions. Okay, so physiological and anatomical adaptations as well as performance improvements. Okay, cardiovascular adaptations increased stroke volume and cardiac output, increased hemoglobin concentration in the blood, increased capillary number around the alveoli, and a low resting heart rate. These adaptations would indicate an efficient cardiovascular system. Muscular adaptations include increased myoglobin, increased mitochondria number and function, increased oxidative enzymes, increased glycogen stores, increased capillary numbers around muscles, type 1 muscle hypertrophy, for example, slow twitch fibers. Okay, so principles of periodization. Periodization refers to the time frame that we use to schedule a player's training, competition, and recovery. So a macro cycle refers to the season as a whole. This could include 4 stages, for example, endurance, intensity, competition, recover. A mesocycle refers to a particular training block within the season, e.g. the endurance phase. focus towards improving the same physical adaptations, for example, maximal strength or static strength or maximal speed, something along those lines. A microcycle refers to the smallest unit within the mesocycle, usually a week of training. A microcycle can vary the stress levels that the athlete is subjected to throughout the week's training sessions. So yeah, just to reiterate, the microcycle varies the level of stress that the athlete is subjected to throughout the week's training sessions. Annual planning and phasing. Early pre-season. Players are preparing for the season and starting to build up strength after the off-season. Emphasis is on building aerobic fitness, basic functional strength and muscle building. This is called hypertrophy. Late pre-season. Players are working up to the start of the season and pre-season trials are imminent. Emphasis is on building anaerobic fitness and maximum strength and power. In season, competition is underway and players are expected to be fully functional for competition. Maintenance of speed, aerobic and anaerobic fitness with emphasis on speed and power. Off season, the season is over. Relax but stay active. Emphasis is on rest and recovery with maintenance of light activity. Try cross training and light gym work. Taking a break for several weeks from intense fitness and strength training is very useful. As pre-season approaches, more regular workouts can resume with an emphasis on building aerobic fitness once again for the pre-season training. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much.